Blue Cheese, Week 3. The Green Bay Packers side of it. Sponsored by Bonehead Brakes. Do we have to even talk about it? Should we even have to talk about it? No. But when you call it before it happens, and the reason why it happened was why you called it, you talk about it. You fucking talk about it. So pathetically, with 3 minutes and 23 seconds left in this game, 10-3 was the score. That's what the score ended up being. Now you have to ask yourself, in the last 8 years, one thing has remained constant. One thing. Now, if you watched my slide yesterday, that one thing has new terms. It used to have a singular term, but that one thing has new terms. And that one thing is really, I would say about... the second thing probably deserves about 20. Even 80's low. I can't even figure out the percentage. I'm so fucking mad at this bastard. So Rich Bisaccia and the fucking special teams from probably about the middle of last year to now, it was supposed to be fixed, and Brian McManus was a big reason for that. He came in and started kicking field goals, finally replacing Mason Crosby and doing well. Was it good yesterday and last week? No! But for the entirety of the game, can you really blame the special teams? I understand the game-winning field goal was blocked. America saw it, okay? America saw the clip. But don't blame him for yesterday. Don't you dare blame the guys on the bottom. That defense, they gave up 3 points. Yeah, did McKinney have to bat that football down? Yeah. Did Parsons have a penalty? Stop it! Stop it! Parsons had a penalty at the end of the game. Stop! They gave up 3 fucking points. It's the guy in the middle talking to the fucking black and white shirt to the right and the guy underneath me. But really, the guy in the middle, man, the guy in the middle, kill yourself maybe? Please? I mean, come on! How does this guy walk the streets of Green Bay without bullets flying today? What a game plan! There is so much information throughout the last 8 years. And I've been saying it for fucking 8 years. The whole time he took over for Tubby McFat McCarthy. Why this guy should not be this head coach. Why? There is 8 years. Look at him! Look at what he's holding! That's how he called the game yesterday. Look! Look! Look at it! You're kidding me. How is he walking the streets today? You let your defense, Jeff Hafley's defense, do this. And you lost this game. Look at what the Browns offense did yesterday. Look at it. 63 yards was their longest drive. There was one with 4 yards, -8, 6. You lost that game on that many offensive series. What? What? I mean, you walked up to a podium and said this to the press? This is what you said? This quote right here? You felt confident in that one? Might as well just tell the fucking press, oh, my quarterback's stupid and he can't see. And man, I called the play, so I must be even dumber. Shut up! Shut the fuck up, Matt! That's what you say to the press? What the fuck is wrong with you? It is up for debate, not only in big games over the last 8 years, he is the worst NFL play caller in a game and plays down to the most pathetic competition. And I'm sorry, the Cleveland Shits have a good defense, and their offensive problems overshadow them. But this guy does this every year, and it's why it was so predictable. I'll show you. You want me to show you? I'll show you. So let's just talk about this. We'll go back maybe 5 years, because if I go back 8, I'm going to go ballistic between the middle when Matt LaFleur took over and Mark Murphy taking credit for building another good team, I'm going to go fucking ballistic. This is 2020. This is when Mahomes beat the 49ers the first time, okay? This isn't the Buccaneers, Tom Brady teams. That loss right there was Jameis Winston's. Mr. 2 to 4 picks per game. 38-10. No Winfield Jr. Levante David was hurt. No Vita Vea. 38-10. 22-28 Minnesota in week 8 against a 4-12 Minnesota Vikings team. And the only acceptable loss was the Indianapolis Colts. You're telling me this guy doesn't play down to fucking pathetic teams? Let me show you more. These two bottom ones up for debate. They may be two of the worst coaching jobs. Period. I mean, everyone blames Rodgers for the playoff game. 7 drops. Aaron Jones running a fucking curl on a bird route to let the linebackers catch him at midfield when he's wide open on an Aaron Rodgers fucking sidearm dime. And 2 fumbles, which led to the 49ers' only touchdown of the game. The Cleveland Browns in Baker's first year, fucking 5-11. And then look at week 1. 38-3. The Saints didn't even make the fucking playoffs that year. Are you kidding, Matt? Shall I continue? Look, the year the Lions lost Stafford. Look at it. The first year of Goff. Look at this. Before Amon-Ra, look at this. Look at the bottom. Look, 20-16 and 15-9. You couldn't game plan better against that fucking Lions team. You could. The Tennessee Titans. Aaron Rodgers was hurt this whole season. Understandable. It's understandable. The Washington Commanders. Look at the main one. Look at the main one. The Vikings were good that year. Look at the main one, though. The third one down. What? Huh? I mean, look at the 2 in Detroit. They got rid of Matt Stafford for Goff. And look at the 2 in Detroit. 15-9? Before they had the defense and the offensive pieces they had? And 20-16? The Tennessee what? The Washington Commanders? With who at quarterback? Does anyone know? And the third one, I got plenty of friends that are fans of the third one. I feel bad for them every year, but what? How about with a little bit of love, since you can't blame Rodgers for this? Fucking LaFuck. Look at these fucking things. The Falcons? When they were rebuilding? Detroit, when they started getting good? The Raiders. Nobody circles the wagons like the Raiders. That Raiders team. The Broncos with Rusty Wilson. What? Wow, where? And then look at the bottom. You can't let them win, right? The Bears still suck! The Bears still suck! And it gets worse on the next slide. This just simply ended your season last year. You lost to a finger-painting... Oh, I want to fucking say it and I can't! Fuck! I could go on. I could do 18. The rest of 18. I could do 19. I could do all of 24. I'm not going to. If you think, as a Packers fan, at this point, playing down to competition and then not being able to call a game in the biggest of games works 8 years in, with not a single Super Bowl appearance, with one of the godliest fucking men on the face of the planet at quarterback, and a kid you're ruining? You need help. You need help if you think it's going to happen with this guy. What a fucking... Your coach fucking admits on a podium that he called this play, but then you admit that you didn't see a receiver that led to the game-tying touchdown on this pick. I mean, the future of this kid is uncertain to me. A better quarterback with this fucking team? Jesus. Matt Golden not getting the opportunities he should get? You already know how I feel about Tucker Kraft. You already know. Christian Watson's fucking half dead, so I don't count that. But Dobbs, Kraft, Golden, man, Fitzpatrick, Josh Jacobs, you're letting them down, love. I don't know. The future's tight. I don't know. Is this even a stretch of a tweet? No. You put Jacobs in shitty positions all game. You miss Golden again on a team. This kid's going to get fucking livid. Forget how I feel about Kraft and guys like fucking Dobbs. Watson's 12 feet under. I mean, his career and his legs are just failing him. But, Love, what the fuck are you doing with these back-legged throws and the indecisiveness? Like, and in big games, you're throwing it to directly. And they're not even like picks that are like amazing plays. Direct shots to the opposing corners. It's definitely uncertain. LaFleur gets most of this, but man, I mean, you felt confident with 183, a touchdown and a pick against the Cleveland Shits, who got lit up by Lamar the week before with worse weapons? Man, I don't know. Moving forward, doesn't make you feel good. I mean, next week you're going up against Dallas. Trayvon Diggs thought his slot corner was one of the Bears' wide receivers and covered him, leaving Rome Odunze open for a touchdown. That's the defense you're playing next week. Not one sack on the season for Dallas also. The offensive line played like shit, by the way. I don't want them to get any blame, but these two are so fucking bad that they deserve most of it. Jordan, you don't put up points against Dallas next week, at least. Forget losing the game, because Dallas can outgun people. You talk about fucking not putting up points. Jordan, the Packers might be looking for a draft pick next year at quarterback. I'm on board. So prove me wrong, at least. Besides losing my shit on the two main guys and a little bit of the offensive line, that's it, folks. 13-10 shits. That's all I got for this week. Follow Bonehead Breaks, TikTok, Instagram, social media is everywhere. Dallas coming up next week. You know how Green Bay Dallas usually goes. Usually goes very one way. I'm very confident after what I saw this week in the other way. I just disgusted. Yeah, that's the word. After what I just saw. Disgusted. God bless and stay safe, folks.